The Houston Texans are heading into a brutal road matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they are doing it after making a roster decision that turned heads across the league. Just days before stepping onto the playoff stage, Houston chose to move on from a defensive back who had been playing meaningful snaps, sending a clear message about urgency, accountability, and expectations. The decision to part ways with K'Von Wallace was not made lightly. He had recently earned a starting role and was praised for his physical tackling and effort. But effort alone was not enough. Coverage breakdowns continued to haunt the Texans' defense, and those mistakes became impossible to ignore as the season came to a close. Explosive plays, blown assignments, and defenders out of position consistently put the unit in bad spots. Head coach DeMeco Ryans made it clear that this was unacceptable. His message was direct and blunt. If the Texans want to survive in the postseason, defensive discipline has to improve immediately. Mental errors do not just hurt drives in January. They end seasons. Wallace became the latest example of that reality, following a similar move earlier in the year when Houston cut ties with another veteran defensive back for the same reasons. What makes this move especially intriguing is that the door is not fully closed. Wallace is free to sign anywhere, but the Texans left themselves a path to bring him back if needed. That tells you this was less about punishment and more about sending a message. No role is guaranteed. No snap is safe. Perform, or someone else will take your place. At the same time, Houston made another significant decision that hints at their playoff priorities. The Texans activated pass rusher Darrell Taylor, bolstering a defensive front that already thrives on pressure. Taylor may not have filled the stat sheet this season, but his presence adds depth, flexibility, and fresh legs to a group that already ranks among the league's most productive. With elite edge rushers leading the way and strong rotational pieces behind them, Houston clearly believes pressure up front is their best weapon moving forward. They are betting that a deeper pass rush will cover up issues on the back end, even if that means risking depth in the secondary. Every roster move tells a story in January. This one says the Texans are done tolerating mistakes and fully committed to defensive aggression. Whether that gamble pays off will be decided under the bright lights in Pittsburgh, where every snap could define the future of this team.